All right, well, I think we'll go ahead and get started. It's a little after 6. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Here you can see the agenda, what we're going to be covering in depth. And we'll go ahead and begin.
How's everyone doing? Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is John Thompson. I am the Vice President of the Board of Trustees. Here with Adam to go over the annual review.
All right, so thank you, John. My name is Adam Welch. I'm the Executive Director here at the Arts Council of Princeton, and I'm going to touch briefly on all of the great accomplishments that we did together this year. We held more than 60 free community and cultural events throughout the year, with more than 300 artists showcased through our May Day event, our Princeton Art Bazaar, and the Sauce for the Goose event, as well as Porch Fest, and our exhibitions throughout the year in our 3 different galleries. We want to thank the community for all their support, for coming out and attending these events, especially this year at Porch Fest. We also had a stellar year in our education program with more than 300 classes, more than 1,500 students, and we employed more than 60 professional teaching artists. Our public art program grew a little bit this year with 3 new murals on Spring Street. If you haven't been to the Spring Street location in the Central Business District, you're in for a real treat. Up now, if you haven't seen it, is the Paul Robeson mural celebrating the tomatoes and all of New Jersey tomatoes. So please come down and take a look. We also had a great installation with our former resident artist, Grace Villamil, who just took down her whole room installation pictured here on the right. And of course, the Princeton Piano Project, which showcased pianos throughout the entirety of Princeton. Our outreach programs are growing, and we had some great success this year with our Smart Kids program, also our Princeton Pride Club, and of course our Arts Reach program called Arts Exchange that is in partnership with Homefront, which will be celebrating its 30th year this year. In the gallery, as I mentioned before, we have 3 gallery spaces where we display our work with more than 15 exhibitions this year. And now I'll turn it back over to John.
Thank you. This year, we had no new board members to welcome, but we are excited and extremely happy to announce that the 3 renewing members have been voted in for a second term. They will be Patrick, Mimi, and Lydia. So we want to offer our congratulations, trustees, and thank you to the members for using your right to vote and help shape the board profile.
Thank you so much. As the members may or may not know, it takes a quorum of 40 voting members in order to vote our board of directors in, and it really makes a big difference, so we appreciate your help. Now it's time to mention the Charles Evans Scholarship Awards. Charles Evans Fund, which has been around since early 2000, has been spearheaded through the help and support of Linda Munson. We're so thankful for all of her help and support. And the Charles Evans Fund has been able to make scholarships available for so many students. This year, we had so many recommendations. It was so hard to narrow it down. So we increased our giving this year. That's right. We increased, nearly doubled the amount of scholarships that we're giving for the Charles Evans Fund. And these scholarships come with it. It's a $700 award. So congratulations, all of you Charles Evans scholars. And you're being recognized for your accomplishments, your interest and love for the arts by teachers within the school system. And make sure that you tell your parents or your caregivers, and also make sure you come to the Arts Council and join us. We can't wait to see you grow. I also want to take a brief moment to thank all of our generous corporate and foundation supporters. These sponsors and supporters help make all of what we do possible. If it wasn't for your support, it would be very, very difficult for us to do any of our community or cultural events. And it's certainly all of our outreach programs would be more difficult, a little less special without your support. Also, thank you for all the individual supporters. This is just a short list of those that have made a commitment of $500 or more. We thank you passionately and deeply for all of your support. Here we have our generous community partners. Those those organizations, nonprofits and otherwise that we partner with throughout the year. And this is really what makes Princeton a place of cultural and community building. And we're so, so thankful for all of your support. So without further ado, I want to thank you for joining us this evening. Have a great day.
And thank you as well. Appreciate you coming and appreciate all the support.